All right, so I'm going to pick up on the quest line that continues where we left off with the pillar thing, and it's called Darradarljord. I don't know. I can't say that. Anyways, let's go. You're not one of those adventurers who come running the moment they get a whiff of something going down in some ruins somewhere, are you? This is the front line we're holding against the wild hunt on Kimpu Maki Cliff. You shouldn't be here. This is exactly where I should be. I came to help. Yeah, we're helped to help deal with the wild hunt. Ugh, you might be decent in a fight, but this is different. A battlefield is no place for kids like you. I am literally the light of hope for Natlan. Shut the fuck up. Something the matter, Annalifer? Captain, I was just telling these adventurer kid why they shouldn't come somewhere this dangerous. You need to come over. Don't need them getting ideas from a counterexample. Him. Our captain may be young, but he's one of the strongest among us. So don't use him as your baseline, you hear? Paimon, or Traveler, Paimon, so it was you. Perfect timing. We were just waiting for you. Huh? Captain, what's that supposed to mean? They are the temporary recruits I mentioned earlier. They are the ones? Well, I suppose heroes are indeed made young. Alright, if you say so, Captain. I trust your judgment. Traveler, Paimon, welcome to the team. We just wrapped up the prep work, so the strategy meeting's next. You should join us. Before we begin, let me do the introductions. Traveler and Paimon are the adventurers I mentioned earlier, the ones who helped me retrieve the silver lampwick. They will be joining our team for the upcoming operation. We're adventurers, but we've got a lot of experience fighting the abyss, so we won't slow you down. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I'm Annalifer. Joining the Lake Keepers at a time like this takes real guts, you two. I'm Roll-On. Let's watch each other's back out there in the field. Just call me Borjon. If the captain chose you, I have faith in your abilities. We can save the rest of the chit-chat for the victory feast. For now, let's get to the point. The objective is clear. Our squad must seize the cliff-top camp ahead of the enemy and establish a forward line to hold back the wild hunt. This position is the lifeline of the entire operation. If we lose it, every plan that comes after will be as good as scrapped. To prevent that, we'll use the Silver Lampwick's power to restore the barrier on the cliff. That will clear out the abyssal whispers and keep the main forces route open. The mechanism that power the barrier are all ancient ruin relics, and we don't fully understand how they work. But Traveler and Paimon are experienced adventurers. With the two of them handling this key step, the whole operation should go smoothly. Leave the mechanisms to us. Solving puzzles like these is Traveler's specialty. Guess this is what people mean by the right person for the right job. I came across plenty of devices like this when I worked as a treasure hunter, but I never figured out how any of them worked. My wife was always the one who understood that stuff. You used to be a treasure hunter, Annalifer? Now that you mention it, the vibe does kind of fit. Hey, now, none of that, I have been a member of the Lightkeepers for 3 years. I'm upstanding Ratnik nowadays. What, do you think I'm not qualified or something? Sorry, that's not what Paimon meant. Alright, Annalifer, that's enough. Stop scaring her on purpose. Oh, come on, Roll-On. Why'd you call me out like that? Everyone's so tense. I was just trying to lighten the mood. That's not funny. Listen to Roll-On, Annalifer. When you get serious, you look fierce enough to scare off even the wild hunt. No wonder she took you seriously. Well, when you put it that way. Alright, sorry about that. We're teammates now, so I really shouldn't have tried to spook you. Oh, exactly. Come on. If you scare Paimon so badly that she can't carry out the mission, what happens then? Traveler needs her as a guide, you know. Right, and we're up against an unpredictable, formidable enemy this time. We all need to stay alert. We can't let our guard down even for a moment. Speaking of the enemy, there's some information Traveler and Paimon need to know as well. The Wild Hunt on the Cliff may have abilities different from those elsewhere. 3 years ago, we paid for that difference in blood. That day, dusk had settled in by the time we finished our investigation, so we set up camp on the cliff for the night. In the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of battle, only to find the air shrouded in a strange mist. From within that mist came faint, broken whispers. The voices sounded familiar somehow, though I couldn't recall where I had heard them before. But I had no time to think about any of that. When I pushed deeper into the mist and finally saw who was fighting, I realized it was our detachment members tearing each other apart. What? How is that possible? Was that the Wild Hunt's doing? Exactly. We've received reports of Wild Hunt anomalies that corrupt the mind across various areas, and it is likely that it all began here. We lost far too many that night. Captain Olson kept himself together through sheer willpower, but with just the two of us, there was nothing we could do. After that, as the main force of the Wild Hunt pushed in, the captain ordered me to retreat and bring the unconscious, badly injured Ivar back for help. He chose to stay behind and cover our escape. I rushed back to the city as fast as I could and reported everything to the old man, but it was too late. By the time we returned to Kimpu Maki Cliff, even Captain Olson had. As for the Wild Hunt, it spilled forth and spread out beneath the cliff. Before we could clear out the monsters, many innocent civilians had already fallen victim to them. My fellow treasure hunters, my wife, they lost all of them in that incident. It happened so fast that we couldn't even put up a real fight. Just as I thought we were done, a squad of lightkeepers arrived. I fought alongside them, pushed the Wild Hunt back, until I damn near dropped dead from exhaustion. But the lives that were taken could never be brought back. I was on a different assignment that day. I received the emergency order to rush to the Kimpu Maki Cliff area to help. What I saw was too much to bear. We fought endlessly, day and night, but monsters poured out from their bottomless lair without end. I don't even know when it all finally stopped. I only remember fighting until I had nothing left, and when I opened my eyes, I was already back in Media. At least you fought. You fought, and even if you lost, you were warriors who stood your ground. Me? I was pulled from Captain Olson's squad at the last minute because I suddenly got sick. Vide took my place, and because of that, If I had been the one who was there that day... There's no ifs in the past, Barjorn. What matters is what we do now. Right. We rebuilt the camp after the incident, and we held the line for 3 years, because the conditions for a counterattack were not yet in place. I know you've all endured this for a long time. I'm much the same. But now, the day we've waited for has finally come. Good news has arrived from Pyramida. The time is right. Tomorrow, we launch our counterattack. Steady yourselves before we march, or those creatures may slip into your thoughts and twist them against you. Remember this. We fight not only for the comrades we've lost, but for the innocent civilians whose lives were taken. We fight to protect those who are still alive today, and to give those yet to be born a chance to live in a better world. That concludes the meeting. Rest while you can. Tomorrow we'll bring a brutal fight, and we will need every ounce of strength you have. Yes, sir. Ah, it's Nightingale's song. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and grab you. This side. Okay, now let's go to the quest thing. Let's rest now. There will be a long sequence of battles and story events ahead. You won't be able to co-op or enable Force Experience mode. To perform these actions, you need to exit the Kempumaki Cliff area. Do you want to continue the quest? Oh. So this is saying that's probably going to take a while to get through this. I should save this for later then.
Nod-krai on a misty night.
Well, I guess that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later.